Nuri!
How's it going, all my Titanfall 2 monsters out there? It's Haight here, coming back at you with another video. We were just so pleasantly treated with the Titanfall 2 live fire gameplay debut trailer. And maybe it's too soon, maybe it's not soon enough, but I want to talk about the early meta going into live fire, what I think is going to happen with it, and what I really don't want to see happen in this new game type for Titanfall 2. Let me give you some examples of what I'm talking about as this beautiful gameplay trailer plays in the background. Some of the pros I see going into it, it's gonna be fast paced. Movement's gonna be at the forefront of everything, something I'm all for. I love the movement mechanics in Titanfall 2. I love first-person shooters that really stress the mechanics of movement. It's something that so many other first-person shooter games overlook and some really embrace and run with. So I'm glad to see Titanfall 2 is running with it. It feels as if it's almost going to play out like a first-person shooter twitch shooter, where you're going to really need to be quick on the draw and be able to snap fire shots at high speed to come out on top. Bring it on, I can't wait. Also, team play is going to be so essential in this game mode. You're really going to have to gel well with the players on your team in order to come out on top. It's something we really haven't seen in Titanfall as of yet. Sure, we already have team play games in Titanfall, but this is going to be lightning fast. 60-second rounds. You're going to need to be on the same page with your team at all moments of the entire match to come out with the W. Now, on to the cons, and some of these get me a little bit worried going into Live Fire's debut. There is a lot of cancerous aspects to Titanfall 2 that were not really present in the original release. You didn't have the camping situation as out of control as it is in Titanfall 2. In Titanfall 1, if you camped for more than a second, you were dead, and you learned that camping was a bad idea. In Titanfall 2, we have a lot of players that like to sit behind amped AWOLs and shoot their hemlock and really not embrace the movement mechanics. Feel it's not punished hard enough in Titanfall 2 the way that it was in the original Titanfall. I'm afraid of seeing at the beginning of every single match people lobbing grenades, smoke grenades, throwing data knives across the map, hoping to get that one shot, one kill. And on the other side of the spectrum, I don't want to see people camping in the corners of a small box behind amped AWOLs, setting up pilot sentries everywhere. It's so cancerous in Titanfall 2 already, and I feel like this could push it to a whole new level, full-blown stage 4 cancer in Titanfall 2. It's something I really don't want to see happen. One other thing that I also don't want to see come along with the debut of Live Fire is being pigeonholed into a certain playstyle or a certain loadout. What I mean by that is shotguns and SMGs are gonna reign supreme in this DLC. What else would you want to get up close and personal when you're in a tight situation in a very small confined area? You're going to want to have a shotgun to blow people's faces off at point blank range, or be able to hip fire an SMG and just be able to rip pilots in half. I'm hoping the maps are not quite as small as the sense that I'm getting from the gameplay trailer. Otherwise, I don't see a whole lot of room for variety at that top tier level. Maybe I'm reading way too much into this, but maybe I'm not. Keep in mind, if you're watching this video in the future, maybe some of this stuff that I'm talking about never even has happened. This is my early on dive into the pre-release meta of Titanfall 2. I will of course keep an open mind going into the launch of Live Fire. It's something I'm very excited to see. But there's just a few things that I'm really worried to see happen in Titanfall 2. We're going so strong in the right direction. I feel it would really be a letdown to start going back to that really cancerous playstyle that has been plaguing Titanfall 2. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think the early game meta is going to be for this game mode. Do you agree with me? Do you totally disagree with me? Feel free to let me know. I want to get this conversation started here in this small community. And if you know another player who plays Titanfall 2, share this video with them. Let's get people talking. Let's all keep an open mind and let's all give a little bit of input. And that way we can make Titanfall 2 a better game for everybody. If you found yourself enjoying this video, feel free to leave it a like. If you disliked this video, go ahead and leave it a dislike. Keep in mind, these are just some of my thoughts after watching the live fire gameplay trailer. Maybe none of this will even happen and I'm looking way too hard into it. But we won't know until it comes out, and until then, I'll be looking forward to the launch. I'll be sure to see you guys when live fire drops. I look forward to all of your comments. I'm Haight. I'll catch you in the next one. It's GG, no re.
The art of a good death, until my very last step. The stereo blast past buried gas for breath. The fact I don't care is an invaluable asset. An infallible flow here, not a challenge I haven't met.